talk is on for some reason. Okay, welcome to Around the Cartoon Horn. I think this is the 13th episode. I'm your host, Jordan Jackson, and I didn't think of something to go in the beginning, so Cameron, introduce yourself.
My name's Cameron. Are we
Well,
doing this without Derek?
no, he'll be here, but just
Oh,
hopefully,
okay.
hopefully he jumps in by the time,
I get to knock him like 20 points.
he'll miss out on points if you don't hurry. But yeah. Jeffrey Dahmer, would you like to introduce yourself? Wyatt, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, Wyatt,
Right.
first champion of this game, so you know what it is.
Christian.
Yeah, I'm Christian, and I'm super pissed that Dennis Allen hasn't been fired yet.
It's only one season. Not
He
even one
went
season.
oh, he went 3-14 with the Raiders both times, and then he went 0-4 and got fired, and now he's 3-7. He's not a good coach.
So Derek might not be able to get on, but we'll see, I guess. Um, we'll just jump into it. For the I don't know what you'd call this portion, trivia portion though. Cameron,
Yeah.
name the last five AFC Super Bowl MVPs.
AFC Super Bowl MVPs?
AFC Super Bowl MVPs.
Oh, man. Patrick Mahomes?
And I'll give you 1 minute.
Patrick Mahomes.
I gave you the point.
I can't think of any soon. Peyton Manning? Nope, never mind.
Too long ago.
Von Miller. Von Miller.
Von Miller.
Son of a bitch. I am drawing a blank right now. Tom Brady.
Tom Brady. 30 seconds.
I'm drawing a blank.
I'll throw you a bone. You name the most recent three. So think back.
That's what I'm trying to do. Adam Vinatieri.
No Adam Vinatieri. Too far back. And I don't think he's won one. And that is time. White, you want to take a shot at one of the two he missed? Nothing's on the line for you here.
Oh, nothing on the line? Okay.
Well, I mean, a point is, but you won't lose one.
Right, I won't lose a point though.
We're on a timer here, bro. Come on now.
Yeah, I got nothing.
You don't even want to guess?
Uh, yeah, no, I got nothing.
All right, Christian, name one of the two.
Quick question: Is duplicates count, or is
Oh yeah, no duplicates, none.
okay? Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco.
What? I would have never.
Any idea who the last guy might be?
Um, I can't remember who was the MVP. Ben Roethlisberger.
Ben Roethlisberger has never won an MVP,
Dang,
but
it's that Super Bowl though, right?
it's Santonio Holmes.
That was my second.
All right, Wyatt.
Hmm.
1 minute. Last five NFC Super Bowl MVPs.
All right, well, this last year, it was Cooper Cup, right?
It was Cooper Cup.
Okay.
Slide right under you to catch your scraps.
Did Tom Brady win one again also with Tampa Bay at Tampa Bay?
Tom Brady is on there.
Okay. Um,
20 seconds remaining.
yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
I got nothing else.
5 seconds remaining. And that's Christian. Any names? Got anybody?
Nick Foles.
Nick Foles. Cameron, got anybody?
He named 3 already, or there's been 3?
There's been 3 named, and it's the most recent 3.
Son of a gun. Eli Manning?
Eli Manning is one of them. Chris, you want to try and guess it?
Uh,
I have zero faith in anybody here guessing it, by the way. Therefore, I'll give you 5 seconds. And that's
I know
fine.
what Super Bowl it's from, but I feel like it's a weird answer.
Cameron, 5 seconds.
I have no idea.
It is Malcolm Smith.
Oh, yeah, I would have never guessed that.
Malcolm Smith of the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't any of the like offensive players or anything.
I'll leave the 4th one just in case he happens to make it for some reason. But introducing a new thing here, guys, right? You each get 6 questions, right? 5 points are on the line here. And you're trying to guess who I am, all right? You can ask me any question, but obviously what my name is. And if it's too obvious, I'll tell you to ask me another one. And Wyatt and Christian, actually, you guys are all tied. So we'll just go reverse. Christian, do you want NBA, NFL, MMA, or WWE?
I'll pick WWE just so Cameron can have MMA.
Do you want current or past?
How past? What's the limit on past?
That would count as a question.
I'll do past.
All right, all right. Now pretend I'm sitting here and my image is blurred, okay? Who am I? You get 6 questions.
Do I start?
Yeah, good. Ask me a question.
Oh. What year?
Can I get further context on that question?
Okay. Is he a WWE champion?
He
Was he?
he is a former WWE champion.
What year was he WWE champion?
Let me be exact here. But I believe the first time he won it was in 1998. 1996, his first WWE title reign.
1996. Okay.
So you're fighting for 4 points here now.
When did he make his WWE debut?
His WWE debut was 1987. So now you're fighting for 3 points here.
Each question is minus a point. God dang. Dang, what the hell? Who would take that long?
To answer your question, the first question is free.
Do they still currently wrestle?
Like on TV?
Just in general.
I I'll be in the ring sometimes.
Like to this day.
Not. No, I'm just gonna say no. I don't wrestle today.
1987 was his WWE debut.
So now you're fighting for 2 points here.
That's a weird. 1996. Like I'm trying to think of who would take 10 years to become champ. Is it Undertaker?
It is not Undertaker. You have one more question. Well, I guess one more guess now. For the possible point.
This is a hard one. Is it? It was WWE debut in '87, right?
WWE.
Not just. What the fuck? Shawn Michaels? I know he won it before that. I'm just throwing out guesses now.
Are you sure
I'm not sure what.
that Shawn Michaels won it before that? Because
Yeah,
Stone
cause
Cold took the
well,
belt from him in what, 98, 97?
maybe it is Shawn.
I meant to give you the point, but I accidentally gave it to Derek. It was Shawn Michaels.
Man, that 96 was throwing me off. I swore he won it in like 94.
No, 96 guy. He if you also got to remember he was fired, and then came back years later.
You see, when he lost his smile, I thought he was champ by then.
He was champ by then, but that was also post 94.
Really? Dang.
All right, Wyatt, my guy. NFL, NBA, MMA,
NFL.
past or present. I mean,
Present.
yeah, okay. All right, go ahead. Ask me anything.
What team do you play for?
I won't answer that, but I'll tell you I've played for 2 teams.
What?
I mean, that's too specific.
You didn't really specify
Oh
any
my
rule.
God.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
said
Oh my God.
if it was too much, I would ask for a different question. All right. I mean, it's not like Christian could have asked me what team I play for.
Right, but you picked WWE. What position do you play?
I am a wide receiver.
That's, 6 questions, I feel like it's too hard for NFL.
You just gotta be very specific with your questions, guy.
If he doesn't get it, do we get a chance to steal?
Yes.
How tall are you?
How tall am I?
Yeah.
Sorry. I am 6'1".
Not who I thought it was then. How many years have you been in the league?
I have played since 2014.
15.
So 9 seasons. This is my 9th season.
You Devontae Adams?
I am Devontae Adams. Jesus.
Devontae Adams is only 6'1".
1, 2, 3. That's what it says on Wikipedia.
That's crazy.
All right, Cameron. MMA or NBA? It's pretty obvious, right?
MMA.
Past or present?
Let's do present.
Okay. So about this one, I am not 100% positive if this person is still active, but they have had a fight within the last year. I'll give you that.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead. Ask me anything.
What weight class?
God dang it. Hold on. I fought in super bantamweight. Oh, sorry. No. Hold on.
I was like, what?
I fought most recently in straw weight.
Straw weight.
Straw weight.
Uh, man or woman?
I'm a woman.
Is it? Did you used to be a champ?
I was a champ.
Is it Joanna, your Jane chick?
It is.
I knew that one since the first question.
I thought he was throwing me a curveball. It was going to be someone outside the UFC. That's why I asked man or woman.
When he said super bantamweight, I was like, you throwing boxing in this?
Yeah, I accidentally read the kickboxing one. got messed up. I don't know. Do you guys want to do another round of that? I have 2 names here for everybody, for each category.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, cool. Let's flip it. Cameron, who do you want the other MMA one? NFL, NBA, or WWE?
The other MMA one.
Okay. Ask me anything.
Um, what weight class?
I believe it's heavyweight. Almost 99% sure it's heavyweight. It is heavyweight.
Um, have you fought in the past 5 years?
In the UFC, no.
What? Do you fight for Bellator now?
Most recently I competed for Bellator.
Do you used to be a UFC champ?
I was a UFC champ.
You were a UFC champ?
Fighting for 2 points now.
Um,
Here, I'll add on to that previous question. My contract with Bellator expired in 2020.
oh man. Is it Frank Mir?
It is Frank Mir. All right. Wyatt, NFL, NBA, WWE.
NFL again.
Okay. Ask me anything.
What years were you in the league?
I played in the NFL from 1 second here. I played from 2010 up until last season.
What position?
Wide receiver.
How many teams?
I have played for 3 teams.
Wide receiver. 2010 to 2021. And you can't give me the teams. That would make it too obvious.
How about this? I'll give you one of the teams. The team I played the most for.
Okay.
Does that seem fair to the panel?
No, if it's
Yeah.
who I'm thinking, that's gonna give it away right away.
Okay. How about the team he played the least for?
The team he played for last.
The team he played for last?
Yeah.
But I mean, I already told him I played up until last season.
So, did he actually play last season, or was he just on a squad?
Well, now you're asking me questions, so I'm not going to
Yeah,
answer
I know, right?
that.
I don't know.
Go
What do you
ahead,
think,
answer those
Cameron?
questions.
Huh?
What'd you say?
Ask Cameron what he thinks.
When I think about if that's fair,
Yeah, do you think he should give him the team he played for most, the team he played for least, or the last team he played for?
uh, the last team he played for.
All right. The last team I played for was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Not who
Oh,
I-
2 points on the line.
yeah. Was it Antonio Brown?
See? Did I tell you guys that would give it away?
Oh, because the lease was the Bills, huh?
The Patriots.
Oh yeah.
All right. Christian, the WWE one or one of the NBAs?
I'll do the WWE one.
All right. Go ahead, ask me anything. And I'm a
This
current
is
wrestler.
this is current, right? Okay. Male or woman?
I am a man, and offended you would ask me that.
Um, are you a WWE champion?
Like right now, am I WWE champion?
Former or now?
Yes.
I've been a WWE champion in the last 5 years.
Yes.
Oof. AJ Styles?
I am not AJ Styles.
Dang.
2 points on the line still.
Do you currently hold a title?
I do not.
Oh.
So now you got to make your guess.
Man. Jinder Mahal.
No, I'm not Jinder Mahal.
Damn it.
I am the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt.
Nah.
All right, all right. I guess I'll save those other questions for if he does make it here on time, or if he makes it here in general. But
And say on time.
yeah, let's just jump into the actual show. And man, the teams things are all thrown out now. Well, yep. I guess it doesn't matter the order of questions now since there's only 3 of you. Who's owed the biggest apology, Wyatt? Dang it. Oh, yeah, I don't need this anymore.
Well, from me, I would say Tua because I didn't give Tua a chance. I thought he couldn't even throw the ball, but he's showing that he can play some football. And who it was Tua? I can hardly read that. It was Tua,
Gino and
Jalen
Jalen.
Hurts, and Gino. Oh, yeah, Gino. I owe Gino an apology too, actually, because I thought he was terrible.
Hey man, pick your horse and ride with it, bro.
Huh?
Who you going with? The biggest
I
apology.
would definitely go Tua because I like made fun of his arm, thinking that he couldn't throw Tyreek Hill the ball.
Okay. Oh yeah, and 41. If anyone was wondering how I came up with those who am I guys, there's these random things. You just type in random UFC fighter and it pulls them up. But all right, Karen. Actually, dang, Christian, you've fallen behind with that guess who I am game. Who's owed the biggest apology?
I'm gonna have to go with Geno Smith. I think everyone, including me, thought he was trash. Thought the Seahawks made a big mistake, but now he's ended up playing way better than Russell Wilson, and he's actually doing pretty good this year. So it's weird. It's like I don't know, but yeah, he's definitely owed the biggest apology. I think everyone was dogging on him, so he's my pick.
Christian?
I'll probably say Tua, just because I was one of the ones who was like saying with Tua they can't be that competitive. He's been playing pretty well. I think Jalen, I feel like I knew the Eagles were going to be pretty good. I didn't think they'd be undefeated that long, but I knew they'd be good. And for me, Geno Smith is playing good, but not amazing. And I don't think he's the reason that that team is winning. I feel like it's the defense and a good run game. So I would say Tua overall has made the biggest impression on me and deserves the biggest apology.
Okay. Good answers, guys. Good answers. But who's the outstanding cornerback of this class? Is it Derek Stingley Jr., who's allowed 0 touchdowns on the Texans, or Sauce Gardner, who's only allowing a 54.9 per passer rating? Chris, you want to pick up from there?
Yeah, I would say they're both playing really great, but I think Sauce is edging him out just a little bit just because he's getting like more picks and making bigger plays. Like it's good that he's shutting everybody down, Stingley, but Sauce Gardner's making a bigger lasting impression that the eyes are going to see, and he'll probably win Defensive Rookie of the Year over him for sure.
Just go down the line, Wyatt.
Yeah, first of all, can you just get rid of that picture?
Oh, because
I
the
don't like
cheese.
it. Can you just get rid of that? Yeah, thank you. I apologize. But no, for sure, I think Sauce Gardner is actually. I would take Sauce Gardner at this point. I think he's playing lights out football, and they're winning. I mean, obviously, for Dingley, it's hard when you play for the Texans to win football games, but Sauce Gardner is on a winning team, so I think that gives them the edge.
Okay, Cameron.
I'm gonna have to go with Derek because 0 touchdowns this whole season is pretty crazy. He only has 1 less interception. So 0 touchdowns, that's like literally the definition of a shutdown corner. No one's scoring on him, so that's a really big stat. That's very valuable, I think.
You guys. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's just really crazy. I'm gonna have to go with Derek Stingley.
Would you guys you guys think this will be the next Revis Sherman? Like people are saying, who's better?
Seems that way right now.
Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, let's move on to. We saw the Eagles lose to the Commanders. Were we gassing them up a little bit too much? Seems they beat. I'll read it word for word here. Beat the worst defense in history by 3 points. Beat Kirk Cousins in prime time. Beat the Commanders. Beat Trevor Lawrence at home. Beat the Cardinals without Hopkins. Beat Cooper Rush at home. Beat one of the worst teams in the league and struggled versus 1-6-1 Texans. Wyatt, you want to start this one?
Sure. So I mean, did we overhype them? Maybe a little bit, but they're still a good team. Don't get me wrong. The Eagles are still a good team because good teams win the games that they're supposed to, and they were supposed to win all of those games, and they did. So, and then with the Commanders, it's a divisional game, as we all know. Divisional games are a coin toss sometimes. Like the Packers lost to the Lions this year. Yes, the Packers suck, or the Packers are on an off year this year, but we lost to the Lions this year. And but even on our best years, we seem to always struggle with the Lions or we struggle with the Bears every single year because division games they always seem to be tighter games because you play them twice a year.
Okay, Christian.
I don't think we overhype them because going 8-0 in the league is hard as it is. no matter who you're playing, because these are still pro players. These are the best players in the world, regardless of what team they play for. A lot of these games have been decided by 3 or less points for a lot of teams, not just the Eagles. So I feel like going undefeated for any amount of period is hard enough in the NFL, and division games are always twice as hard because you got to see them twice a year. They study you more. So I don't think they're overhyped, and I still think they'll make a deep playoff run.
Okay, Cameron.
I don't think we're overhyping them that much because, to be honest, the season's just been really weird. A lot of teams that were supposed to dominate aren't really dominating, and good teams are losing to bad teams. So I wouldn't say we're hyping them up. I mean, look, the Packers lost to the Lions, but then they go and beat the Cowboys. It's just a really weird season. So I still think they're a really good team. I don't think they're overhyped. It's just a really strange season. It seems like everyone's competitive this year almost.
Okay. All right. How about Israel Adesanya getting arrested right after losing? Coincidence? Just what do you guys have to say on the fight?
On the fight?
Or just Izzy. Izzy, that's the topic. Go ahead. Whatever you want to talk about. Christian, go ahead.
Um, Honestly, in a weird way, I feel like he's getting more support now than he was before the fight. Like, I feel like people know that he's beat this man like 90% of their fights and just somehow loses at the end of all of them. It's kind of crazy. I don't know how to describe it, but I kind of feel bad for him. And it's like his legacy is going to be losing to Alex Pereira, which is kind of bullshit because he's probably the second best middleweight of all time. If he can get the belt back and go on another run, then he'll probably surpass Anderson. And as far as the brass knuckles thing, he literally got them from a fan right at the airport and just stuck them in his bag. Probably didn't even think twice about it. And they already like released him and he's back home. So I don't really think anything's going to happen about that. But I think they're going to run it back. And as long as he doesn't get caught, he'll win the rematch. But that's the thing. He can't get caught.
All right, Cameron.
Um, so about the fight, I think Izzy needs a new head coach, 100%. Ever since he won the belt, his head coach turned him into a decision safe fighter. And so many instances, like when he dropped Robert Whitaker in the second fight, his coach at the end of the first round, his coach is like, "Oh, you need to calm down. Calm down." I almost knocked him out. And it happened with the Pereira fight. He almost TKO'd him in the fourth round, and his coach is telling him, "Oh, just glide through, just win by decision." So Izzy takes his foot off the gas, and so that gives the chance for Pereira to TKO him in the fifth. So I really think he needs a new head coach. That head coach is banking off of Izzy because that's his meal ticket. And as for the brass knuckle thing, I mean, it's just stupid. I don't think it should be that big a deal. Like Christian said, the fan gave him it. He didn't really think about it. And he's already released, so I think people are kind of making a big deal out of nothing.
All right, Wyatt, go ahead. Your takes on Izzy.
Yeah. So I didn't actually watch the fight. I mean, I heard about it. It kind of reminds me of. I think you actually brought it up in the group. It reminds me of the Anderson Silva fight, where he was beating Weidman, but then got cocky and got caught. And this is the first I'm hearing that he got arrested. So, but it sounds like he's all good. He's out. So, yeah, it doesn't really seem like that big of a deal right now. Then.
All right. Everyone got their words in there? All right, 30 seconds each. And Christian, you can start it. We'll just go left to right. I mean, right to left. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Were we too quick to judge Justin Fields? I'll read the stats off here or pull them up for you so you can check that out. But his stats are very similar to Josh Allen's first 19 games. So, and these rushing numbers have probably shot up to over 1,000 now with that last game. What do you got to say on him or on this?
Personally, I kind of hate stats like this because of course, the Bears aren't doing very well, so they're kind of just letting Justin Fields do whatever he wants. They're giving him big play calls. They're letting him run the ball just because they know, we got to do something. With Josh Allen, they let him go through these mistakes to develop into the quarterback we see today. They're not just letting him get stats like Justin Fields. I don't think Justin Fields has the quarterback skills to be as great as Josh Allen.
Okay, good answer. Good answer. White, can you see that? You got
Yeah.
that? 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think if the Bears can actually build a defense to support that offense, I think the Bears could actually be contenders in the NFC North here pretty soon. They just need to add some more weapons, which I mean they traded away Roquan Smith and Robert Quinn to get some more draft capital to hopefully help out that defense in the future. But I do believe that Justin Fields is going to be pretty good here in the next few years.
Okay. Cameron, 30 seconds. Go ahead.
I don't think he's going to be great, but I don't think he's going to be terrible either. I do think they're stat patting a little bit because they're just kind of throwing it up. But like every once in a while, he makes a play of such a bad play that it makes you scratch your head. Like, where were you throwing that? Like, um, yeah, I don't think he's going to be as good as Josh Allen, but I don't think he's going to be as bad as some people think. I think he's going to be the quarterback for the Bears for a while, but he's not going to be great.
Okay. All right. Let's move on to KG's top 5 power forwards. Anything egregious here to you, Wyatt?
Giannis isn't on it, but no, I mean other than that, I mean not really. No, I didn't really see anything that I was like, why was this person not on it? Why was that person not on it? But I didn't look over it that hard though.
Is that your take on this?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, I didn't look into it that much.
All right, go ahead, Cameron. Anything egregious
Uh,
here?
So I find it kind of funny that he put Charles Barkley in there because I thought they always kind of hated each other because they always talk so much crap whenever Kevin Garnett's on Inside the NBA with Charles Barkley. But I'm very happy that he put Charles Barkley on there because I feel like he gets so much disrespect because he doesn't have any rings. But he was a really good player. I think if people go back and watch his highlights alone, he was really good. So I'm really happy that Kevin Garnett put Charles Barkley up there.
Okay.
And surprised because, like I said, I thought they hated each other, but
I'm pretty sure it's a love-hate thing. Love-hate.
yeah, I guess.
Christian?
I'll give him props for not putting himself on there. I mean, I feel like that's what a lot of guys will do. But where the fuck is Dirk at? Dirk's got to be in at least over Chris Webber. I'm putting Dirk over them. I think I'm putting Dirk over Chris Webber and Rashid, but that's just me. He's literally probably the best shooting power forward of all time. He has a ring, which Chris Webber and Karl Malone don't, and Charles Barkley doesn't, but Charles Barkley was too good to not have on this list. I feel like that's the most disrespectful thing about this list. Dirk has to be in top 5 power forwards.
I'll if I'm going here, I'm kicking Chris Webber down, putting KG there for sure. Probably kick Rashid down, put Dirk there. But it's close between Dirk and Chris Webber, man. That injury really killed Chris Webber's career, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but injuries or not, you got to look at the stats.
Injuries and Tim Donaghy killing the Kings really, we could be talking. It'd be really close if Chris Webber won that chip that year, is all I'm saying. All right.
Saying if Dirk didn't get that ring, which he basically carried that whole team to, then he probably wouldn't make it. But that season alone just puts him over.
But what if C Webb didn't get screwed by the refs though, and he also won the ring? It's like that's my only take on it.
We're not going off of what ifs. We're going off legit.
Yeah, he legit got screwed by the refs, bro.
I mean, yeah, I'm agreeing, but
All right. Let's move on. Let's move on. What this trade saved the NBA here? We got
Honestly, I would like to see it. I would like to see all of those trades go through just because I don't think any of those teams are even in the top 10 in their conferences. So, yeah, shake up the NBA. Let's move players around, see what happens and I don't think that that trade would help the Brooklyn Nets that much, so I'm okay with that. And then the West can do whatever they want.
all right, Cameron.
Um, it looks like a crazy trade. It would be kind of funny because it would kind of shake up the NBA pretty good. I don't know too much about it to put a lot of input in, but I'd say go for it just to shake everything up. It'd be kind of funny.
Christian.
if they did this trade, the Warriors would be the stupidest team maybe ever. They're going to give away a guy who's been proven for them and their future star for injury-prone Anthony Davis, and that's it. That's all they get.
Hey, and a
And then,
first round pick.
And a pick.
okay, but then the Lakers get, I mean, Ben Simmons ain't much, but Draymond, who's proven, and then one of the best scorers of all time. And then the Nets basically get a whole new team. So it's like, I don't know. It just seems very lopsided against the Warriors. Like you don't need a first round pick. You got Jordan Poole already. There's the future right there.
My thing is, just imagining that Lakers starting lineup of LeBron, Ben Simmons, Draymond, and I don't even know who's going to be the point guard. That's literally Kevin Durant and the worst shooters in the league. 3-point shooters at least. But let's move on.
I don't think KD would be any happier there.
Yeah, probably not. We're down to the last two questions here, but since there's only three of y'all, and probably no elimination here. Favorite Rumble memory? As we heard, he passed away. Rest in peace. What's your favorite memory, Christian?
Ooh, man, probably when he knocked out Gustafson. Just because, like, I knew he was good. But that was like his first, like, oh man, he has a legit test now, and he starched him in like 30 seconds. Man, just hit. He's up there top 3 hardest hitters all time, and he had the wrestling skills. If he just didn't rush it against Daniel Cormier both times, he could have been champ. But yeah, rest in peace.
Cameron?
So I want to start off saying this death actually hit me hard. Rumble was one of my all-time favorites. I loved Rumble. It's weird seeing someone who is so big and scary waste away from a disease. And I also want to bring this up. Izzy, the night before Rumble died, said in the press conference, because people make fun of how skinny Izzy is and stuff, he said, be careful what you say. You don't know what people are battling. And then this happens to Rumble. That was just very weird, awkward timing, I guess. But my favorite Rumble moment was when he fought Ryan Bader, because everyone said Rumble's weakness was wrestling. Ryan Bader's one of the best wrestlers. Ryan Bader shot for a takedown. Rumble stuffed it, had him on the ground, and then with one arm dragged 230-pound Ryan Bader all the way to the other side of the octagon, and you can see the fear in Ryan Bader's face. He knew he was in trouble. And Rumble got on top of him and just started smashing his head in, knocked him out. That's my favorite memory.
All right, all right. Wyatt?
I just want to ask a question real quick. So Rumble got cut from the UFC for a little bit, right? Because he couldn't make weight. He was trying to.
Yeah, when he was trying to be a welterweight.
Yeah, and then he got cut for a little bit,
Yeah.
and then he came back, and that's when his first fight back wasn't Alexander Gustafsson, right?
It was Phil Davis.
Yeah, but after that, it was Alexander, or was it shortly after that?
It
Because
was
I agree with Christian. That was
around
my
there.
favorite memory.
It was around there. It was like
Yep.
3 or 4 fights in.
Yeah, because the way he just came back from being cut from the UFC to fight all the way back to get back into the UFC and then have that huge fight against Gustafsson like that was awesome.
Was that your memory?
Yeah, it was the same as Christian's. Yeah, Alexander
Okay.
Gustafsson fight, but I just wanted to add on to the fact that he was cut from the UFC previously because he couldn't make weight cuts.
Sorry, I got lost a little bit when you were going back, and then this, sex chat 69 site was spamming. Got a little distracted. All right, last question here, guys. Tyreek Hill, man, he's a monster right now. He's got more yards than the Cowboys, Steelers, Falcons, Texans, Giants, Bears, Ravens, and Titans. The world-beating Titans. But what do you got to say on that, Wyatt?
Yeah, he's going off. Like I said earlier, I owe an apology to Tua because I did not think Tua was going to be able to get Tyreek Hill the ball, but he has proved me wrong, and Tyreek Hill has been taking advantage of it, and he's playing really well. Him and Jalen Waddle, I mean, they're both over 1,000 yards right now, or both top 5 receivers in the league right now, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't know if it's top 5, but they're both up there.
Last time I checked, they were both top 5, but I
They
don't know.
might be.
I have to check again. But yeah, Tyreek Hill is definitely going off, and I thought he was only going off a few years because of Patrick Mahomes, but no, he's that guy.
All right, Christian.
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't think he was gonna do nearly as well without Pat Mahomes. But it's kind of the craziest part is like this dude can literally, if he like just keeps balling out, he might reach 2,000 receiving yards. That's fucking crazy. 2,000 receiving yards in one season.
Hey, that's 2 F-bombs now, sir.
Hey, you only get demonetized if it's in the first 5 minutes.
Is that true?
Yeah,
Well,
as long as you don't say it's like 4 children or whatever.
the point's gone already, sir.
Whoa.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Going back to Wyatt, they are first and fourth, so that was correct.
First and fourth.
All right, Cameron.
That's insane that he has more yards by himself than a lot of teams combined. That's a crazy stat. I always knew Tyreek Hill was going to be good. See, everyone was like, "Oh, Patrick Mahomes made Tyreek Hill. He's going to suck." Or they were on the other side of the fence. Tyreek Hill made Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is going to suck the season. They're both very good, as this season has proven. So, yeah, that's crazy. You just can't contain his speed. He's just too fast. You lose him in the crowd because he's small. So, yeah, that's just a crazy stat.
All right. So that's the end of the questions here. But since Derek didn't show up and I did the research, let's do these real quick. All right. Last 5 Eastern Conference Finals MVPs. Cameron, go ahead. First guess. One of the last 5
In the NBA,
in the NBA from the East side.
I don't even know. I don't even know who's on the East.
Come on, guy.
I don't know.
Are you not going to guess?
Um,
If you don't guess, I won't subtract you a point, but I'm just saying. You're giving them chance to catch up also.
I know, but I really don't know.
I mean, he has more than 5 points above both of us, so we can't catch him.
Yeah, but there's the Who Am I NBA players also.
I guess.
All right, go ahead. All right, we'll come back to you, Cameron. Wait, go ahead.
Me?
Yeah, 30 seconds. One of the last 5.
Giannis.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Giannis.
Wait, it's Christian's turn now. It's Christian's turn now.
Oh,
Christian.
sorry.
Go ahead.
LeBron.
LeBron. All right, Cameron, you ready now? 30 seconds. Go ahead, bro. Hey, are you on your phone there, sir? What are you doing?
Was texting with Hila.
LeBron, Giannis are off the table.
Kevin Garnett.
This is close, but no.
Damn it.
All right, Wyatt, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm trying to remember who won from the East.
Come on now,
I
sir.
got nothing. I got nothing on this one.
All right, Christian.
Dwayne Wade.
D Wade is one. There's two guys left. I'll give you each 5 seconds to guess. Go ahead, Cameron.
He's one of the last 5 to win in the East.
He is.
You gotta think
Holy-
LeBron is like 4 of them, so you gotta discredit all of those ones.
Braun has 3
yeah,
of
you're
them,
right.
sir. It's 3.
Holy cow.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I
Cameron.
didn't even think about that.
5 seconds. Go ahead.
I don't know. I'm afraid to guess because then
All
they're
right.
gonna catch me.
Wyatt, 5 seconds. Go ahead.
No, I got nothing.
Christian, 5 seconds. Go ahead.
Chauncey Billups.
Chauncey Billups. No, sir.
Ah, damn it.
We were looking for Kawhi Leonard and Paul Pierce. Kawhi Leonard and Paul Pierce.
Yeah, I went too far back.
All right. Cameron. Current
Yes.
NBA player, past NBA player. Which one? Which one?
Pass, I guess.
All right, go ahead. One question. Give me one question. This is for 5 points. Whoever gets it gets all 5. No, but however many questions, we'll still deduct.
Right.
What team did you play for?
I played for the Grizzlies, the Pistons, the Nuggets, and the Sixers. Why?
Jeez, if you had to look it up, then
I-
there's no chance I'm gonna get it.
I'd have to look it up, but I just playing it safe here. Wyatt, go ahead. Ask me a
What
question
years
or try
did
to
you play
guess.
it? What years did you play in the league?
Let me be sure here, but I played from 1996 to I want to say 2010.
All right, cool. That's all you, Christian.
Did you ever win a ring?
I am ringless. Cameron,
Ooh.
What position?
I play shooting guard, but I also played point guard. And my last year was in 2010, so 96 to 2010. You got to guess Wyatt or a question. There's still 2 points on the table here. Whoever gets it will get a point, for sure. But this is the last chance to get 2 points.
Yeah, I got nothing. I'm just trying to think of a question.
I did not list my teams in the correct order also, if that helps.
What team were you drafted by?
I was drafted by the Philadelphia 76ers. 1 point on the line from here on.
So it's Christian now.
Yep.
Are you Allen Iverson?
I am Allen Iverson.
Yeah, as soon as you said 76ers, I was like, oh, crap. I think it's Iverson.
All right. Current NBA player. Coincidentally, it's back on Cameron. Go ahead, give me a question.
What teams you play for?
Teams?
Yeah.
I played for the Raptors, Clippers, and Spurs.
Who now?
It's Wyatt.
Oh,
Oh, Kawhi Leonard.
It
God
is
damn it.
Kawhi Leonard.
I'm so pissed. I had that.
Cameron,
Damn it.
you gave the game away with that question. Well, any final
Hey, we're
words?
tied.
Huh?
Me and Wyatt are tied.
You have 45.
No, I have 49.
Oh,
He doesn't have any
I don't know
missing
why I
points.
thought he had the negative too.
Any final words, Christian?
Yeah, I ain't got no negatives over here.
I got gypped because of the F bombs that don't even demonetize.
I gave you -1, so you still would have
No,
lost
you
by
said
1.
two. That's two F bombs, and you
Yeah.
give me two
No,
negatives.
no, the first one was free, and then I gave you that. I gave you a minus for 1.
But you would still have lost anyway.
No, if I don't have those two, I'm tied with Wyatt.
You got
No, you're
another
not. You're at
-1.
47.
You have 47 minus 2, so now you're at
Wait.
45.
Well, I still lose, but one of Derek's points are mine.
Oh, well, still, any equation here, you lost by at least 1. All right.
Yeah, questions were way harder than
the ghost ate you. All right, Cameron. Any final words?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I almost won. I was excited there for a second, but my lack of NBA knowledge bites me again. But follow War Wizard Gaming on Facebook.
All right. All right. White, you stole the game there at the end.
I did. I just want to throw a shout out to my boy Cameron there for giving me that lob pass real quick and me just dunking that down. So thank you. I appreciate it. Got my second win of the season. So yeah, feeling pretty good.
You still got 18 seconds if you want to take them.
Oh man. No, I'm good. That's all I wanted to say. I'm good.
All right. Thanks for being on, guys. Wyatt, you're a thief and the bandit. Can't wait to have you on next time.